What if I told you that some of the most insane bank heists in history didn't come from movies like Heat, The Town, or Goodfellas, but from real life? Criminals who tunneled under cities for months, thieves who robbed banks during wars, gangs who walked into vaults as if they owned the place, and robbers who vanished with millions, with no alarms, no gunshots, and sometimes no suspects ever arrested. These aren't stories from Hollywood. They actually happened. Before we begin, we want to be clear. This video is for educational and documentary purposes only. We do not glorify crime, law-breaking, or violence. Every victim, investigator, and innocent person involved deserves respect. Our goal is to document the facts, share the history, and understand how these unbelievable events happened. Viewer discretion advised. Let's begin. Case 1. The Banco Central Heist of Fortaleza, Brazil, 2005. Imagine going to work at a bank on Monday, opening the vault, and realizing over $160 million, about $70 million USD at the time, is gone, and the vault is still locked from the inside. That's exactly what happened in Fortaleza, Brazil. 3 months earlier, a gang rented a small house 2 blocks away from the Banco Central branch. They opened a fake landscaping company, complete with uniforms and business cards so nobody would suspect anything. Then came the crazy part. They dug a tunnel, 78 meters long, 256 feet, ventilated, reinforced, lit with electric bulbs, right into the vault floor. No alarms went off, no sensors detected movement. The thieves left no fingerprints, no noise, nothing. Over 1 weekend, they carried out 3.5 tons of money using wheelbarrows. On Monday morning, employees walked in, saw a hole in the floor, and realized Brazil had just witnessed one of the largest cash heists in world history. Police eventually arrested several suspects, but a huge portion of the money was never recovered. A real-life Ocean's 11. Now, the Knightsbridge Safe Deposit heist in London on July 12, 1987, where thieves didn't break in. They simply walked in like customers. If a vault is the safest place in a bank, what happens when the robbers get into the vault during business hours? An Italian criminal mastermind named Valerio Vice walked into the Knightsbridge Safe Deposit Center in London, a wealthy, discreet vault used by businessmen, celebrities, and the ultra-rich. At first, he acted like a regular customer renting a deposit box. Then he pulled a gun. Employees were forced to lock the entrance and switch the sign to closed. The robbers then invited other members of the crew inside, and for hours, undisturbed, they emptied safe deposit boxes containing gold, jewelry, cash, and documents. Estimated value? Over $60 million. Hundreds of millions today. The gang nearly escaped clean. But Vici loved fast cars. His luxury purchases led police right to him. He was arrested, tried, and eventually transferred to Italy, where he later died in a shootout. One of the boldest robberies ever committed inside a bank during regular business hours. Up next, we head to Laguna Niguel, California in 1972. This one was so wild it inspired multiple movies. A skilled team led by Amil Dincio traveled from Ohio to California, rented a house, and planned something unheard of. They would blow a hole through the roof of the vault. They studied alarm systems, security schedules, guard routines, nothing left to chance. Late one night, they climbed onto the bank, drilled into the roof, planted explosives, and blasted their way into the vault. Inside, they opened safe deposit boxes with millions in cash, jewelry, and bonds. The escape was clean. No alarms, no witnesses, no noise complaints. So how did police catch them? Not because of the heist, but because the gang left fingerprints in multiple places, including the rented house. Investigators connected the dots, arrested everyone, and recovered much of the loot. A near-perfect heist undone by basic forensics. Now we travel to Ludhiana, India, in 1987, middle of the night. No weapons, no masks, no tunnels, just a smart man, keys, and planning. A group led by Lab Singh, a political rebel, entered the Punjab National Bank in Ludhiana, India. They didn't break in. They had duplicate keys made. They opened the vault quietly, removed money, loaded it into bags, and walked out. Total value stolen? Around 5.7 crore, a record-breaking amount at the time. When staff arrived the next morning, everything looked normal. No damage, no broken locks. The vault simply was empty. It took investigators time to even understand how the robbery happened. It was that clean. One of the quietest, most surgical bank heists ever executed in India. Next, we moved to Dublin, Ireland, 2009, a heist that didn't start in a bank but in someone's home. On February 27, 2009, a team of professional criminals carried out one of the most shocking robberies in Irish history, and they never even set foot inside the vault. That night, bank employee Shane O'Neill answered a knock on his door. Instead of visitors, he was confronted by armed men who forced their way in. They held his girlfriend and family hostage and gave him an ultimatum: go to work the next morning, withdraw millions in cash, or they would kill his loved ones. Shane arrived at the Bank of Ireland headquarters acting as if nothing was wrong. He quietly bypassed normal security, walked to the cash holding area, and withdrew over $7 million, then delivered it to the gang waiting outside. It took time before bank security realized something was wrong. By the time officers arrived at his home, the criminals had already released the family and disappeared. Authorities recovered part of the money later, but several suspects were never found. This heist shook Ireland because it proved something terrifying. Sometimes the weakest point in a bank is not a door, a wall, or a lock, but a human being. Now let's go way back to Philadelphia, 1798, one of the first major bank robberies in American history. This one didn't involve guns, explosives, or even breaking a window. It was all done with a key. A man named Isaac Davis, familiar with the bank's layout, managed to secretly obtain a copy of the key to the Bank of Pennsylvania vault. Late one night, he calmly unlocked the doors, walked in, opened the safe, and walked out with roughly $162,000 in cash and gold, equal to millions today. No alarms, no tunnels, no guards, just a man who knew exactly what he needed. For weeks, nobody even realized the money was gone. Eventually, police discovered that Davis suddenly began living a lifestyle far above his income, and he confessed. This early robbery became a turning point in U.S. banking security, proving another simple rule. You can build the strongest vault in the world, but the smallest key can still open it. Up next, New York City, 1869. A robbery so clean, investigators first thought it was an inside job. In downtown Manhattan, a sophisticated gang led by George Leslie broke into the Ocean National Bank. They didn't smash a wall or blow the vault. Instead, they studied the bank for weeks, building layout, staff routines, guard rotations, and, most importantly, safe mechanisms. After secretly copying the vault key and learning how to bypass the night locks, the team entered the bank during a quiet Sunday. Inside, they calmly opened the massive safe and removed more than $700,000 in cash, securities, and jewelry, a staggering amount at the time. They left the building with no forced entry, no alarms, and no damage. When workers arrived Monday morning, the vault looked untouched until they counted the money. This heist became legendary because it showed something new. Intelligence, planning, and precision were more dangerous than dynamite. Case 8. British Bank of the Middle East Robbery, Beirut, 1976. During the chaos of the Lebanese Civil War, a group of armed thieves saw an opportunity no ordinary criminal could take. They stormed a neighboring church building, placed explosives on the shared wall, and blew a massive hole directly into the British Bank of the Middle East. Once inside, they had days, not minutes, to work undisturbed. Expert safecrackers opened over 70 safety deposit boxes, stealing cash, gold, jewelry, and rare valuables worth an estimated 20 to 50 million in today's value. Some reports even claimed that the loot was escorted out of the city by armored vehicles. No suspects were ever conclusively named, and the stolen fortune has never been recovered. This robbery proved that in war, chaos becomes a weapon, and some criminals know exactly how to use it. These 8 heists all share one powerful lesson. You don't need explosions, masks, or movie-style drama to change history. Sometimes a simple plan, a copied key, or the wrong moment is enough to rewrite the story of an entire city. Every one of these robberies involved real people. Bank workers just doing their jobs, citizens caught in the wrong place, and criminals willing to risk everything for a chance at life-changing money. Some planned for months, some acted out of desperation, some got away, and some didn't. But all of them left a mark. So if you ever find yourself thinking a crime will be quick, clever, or easy, remember what we saw today. The bigger the heist, the higher the price. Stay smart, stay aware, and stay on the right side of history. If you want more true stories from around the world, the shocking, the unbelievable, and the ones you won't forget, subscribe to Discover Now Facts. More incredible real cases are coming, and you won't want to miss them.